Hello everyone, welcome back to our Lean ISO channel. In our last video, we discussed trends in nonconformities and corrective actions. If you missed it, check the link below to catch up. Today, we're moving on to the following requirements under Clause 932 to talk about trends in monitoring and measurement and audit results. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe so you're the first to see what's next. Stick with me. At the end, I'll show you how to get a free copy of my book. So, now, the standard wants us to trend monitoring and measurement results. Almost funny, right? Didn't we just review the monitoring of the QMS, processes, customer satisfaction, non-conformities, and corrective actions in the previous videos? Somebody needs to wake up this forgetful standard and remind it that repeating the same things over and over is counterproductive. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, we've already addressed this requirement. But if you think I missed something important, drop me a line in the comments. I'd like to know. Let's move on to the next part, reviewing trends related to internal audits. To start, we should revisit Clause 922, where the standard already laid out what needs to be considered. This element is a bit wordy, so let's boil it down. We should consider audit frequency, responsibilities and reporting, importance of the processes, changes affecting the organization, results of previous audits, audit criteria and scope, audit results reported to relevant management, and actions taken. It sounds like a lot, but there's a simple way to address most of this through our audit plan. You may recall that we developed an audit schedule in previous videos that addresses many reporting requirements and points us to informative trends. Let's begin with frequency and responsibilities. The Gantt chart in the schedule shows when each audit has been or will be conducted and who's responsible. Now, look at the risk columns on the left. These help determine process criticality using importance, previous NCs, changes, and failure detectability. While most of these categories are familiar from typical FMEA tables, the importance column deserves a closer look. This column reflects the process's connection to strategic objectives. 1 is low or no direct link to strategic objectives. 2 supports operational goals. And 3 is when a process is directly tied to a core strategic objective. For example, the first 2 high RPNs in the schedule are for continual improvement and business objectives. These processes support sustained growth and competitiveness, drive efficiency, reduce waste, and streamline operations. So, based on the importance, changes, previous NCs, and detectability, we calculate our risk priority number, or RPN, to determine a process's risk. To report the audit program status in a management review, display the schedule alongside a bar chart showing on-time performance and which critical and non-critical processes were audited. The next is changes to processes. Let's say the company replaced a supplier. This should trigger additional audits of the supplier management process. We can present a list of recent or planned changes linked to our audit schedule to demonstrate consideration of changes. This reporting may be as simple as referencing additional audits on the schedule. This is all for today, folks. We will continue exploring element 932 of the standard in the following videos. Let's summarize what we covered today. How element 922 assists in determining audit program trends. How to use an audit schedule to demonstrate audit frequency, responsibilities, and reporting. How to determine the importance and risks of processes. How processes relate to the organization's strategic goals. As always, check out the free resources on our website. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need help with your management system. Leave me a comment on how you plan your audit program, and I will send you a link to my free book. Please support our project by subscribing, liking, and commenting. Thanks for watching, and until next time.